How do I let go of hatred? It's a question many ask in silence. When the pain runs deep, when betrayal feels unforgettable, when anger becomes a shield. But the Bible calls us to a higher way. Let all bitterness and wrath and anger and clamor and evil speaking be put away from you with all malice. Ephesians 4:31. Put away from you with all malice. God knows the weight hatred carries. It doesn't just harm others. It poisons you, your peace, your joy, your soul. And be ye kind one to another, tender-hearted, forgiving one another, even as God for Christ's sake hath forgiven you. Ephesians 4:32. Forgiveness isn't saying what happened was okay. It's saying, I choose to be free. I choose to be kind. I choose to be happy. It's choosing love, even when love is hard, because hatred and love cannot live in the same heart. If a man say, I love God, and hateth his brother, he is a liar. For he that loveth not his brother whom he hath seen, how can he love God whom he hath not seen? 1 John 4:20. Hatred keeps you stuck. It keeps you from experiencing the fullness of God's joy, because hatred separates you from others and from God. But love draws you closer to his heart. So how do you let go of hatred? First, bring it to God. Be honest in prayer. Say something like, God, I hate someone, and it's not good for me. Help me. Second, remember his mercy. You were forgiven too. In Ephesians 4, verse 32, the verse says, even as God for Christ's sake hath forgiven you. Think of all the times God forgave you. Think of all the mistakes you made, the wrong turns you took, the times you failed. God forgives you every time you come to him. He forgives you instantly. He forgets about it completely. He doesn't keep a record of your wrongs. For I will be merciful to their unrighteousness and their sins and their iniquities. Will I remember no more? Remember that God is more interested in your obedience than your perfection. He wants you to be perfect, yes, but he knows you're not. So he's more interested in your obedience than your perfection. He wants you to obey him and follow him, yes, but he also wants you to be kind and compassionate and full of love. Third, choose kindness daily. Even when it's uncomfortable, even when you don't feel like it, choose kindness. Choose love. Choose forgiveness. Blessed are the merciful, for they shall obtain mercy. Matthew 5-7. And finally, speak blessing, not bitterness. Let your words be a blessing to others, not a curse. Let your words be kind, not critical. Death and life are in the power of the tongue. Proverbs 18:21. So letting go of hatred isn't weakness, it's warfare. You are breaking chains the enemy wants to keep locked. So let love live, let bitterness die, and let God make you whole again.